Hello, how's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. We're back. We got some KH Virginia Kahoot, all about the Virginians in Kingdom Hearts. Can't wait. Here's the pin. Let me just get this loaded up. Boom. Let me get the sound bumping. What's going on, Grim Grinning Cat? That's right, Buffoon's riding on the high. Spoilers from the Hot Take Tournament. Because Buffoon, I'll just say, Buffoon performed well in the Hot Take Tournament, you know? It was a good one. Two and a half hour video. If you missed it, go check it out on YouTube. I'm just glad that one's done. I've been kind of relaxing now that one's finished up. Had a bit of a COVID scare. Turns out it's just allergies, thankfully. I woke up from a nap yesterday after posting the video. Or no, just before posting the video? No. I posted the video, got pizza, then I took a nap. I woke up and I felt icky. Just like kind of like a soreish throat, and I still feel it. I still feel warm, but I took a COVID test, an at-home test today, and I'm all good, thankfully. Yeah, I had to get my urethra swabbed for that COVID test. It's a new thing they're trying. After Delta and Omicron, they figured probably the best way to get that checked out. Actually had a Roomba do it for me, too. Yes, from the front place, yeah. That's right, the very same place. Follow-up stream for the Hot Take Tournament? Possibly. Depends on if Kiwi wants to do it within, like, the next week or so. I can ask. I'm not sure. I mean, we'll have to look at the comments. Not too many comments have been, like, you know, I think there's been more opposition comments on the character bracket than the Hot Take Tournament, but it's only been out for, you know, almost 24 hours at this point. So the Kahoot used to be characters and guests. Oh, this is Mr. Shiverburns. Sorry, Mr. Shiverburn's voice actor Kahoot. Kind of buried the lead there. Sorry about the Winnie slander. Gavaka's Roomba named Winnie. It's a big in joke with the Ultimate Patrons. So the Kahoot used to be characters and guest the voice actor. I edited all day, adding actual questions. Okay, well, listen, I would have been fine with that too. You know, I think a mixture of both could be fun. So if you ever want to do a follow up and you just want to make it all that'd be fine too. But I like questions, you know. Hello, Janal83. Are you looking for a link to something? How can I help? Yeah, I probably should have done honorable mentions. It was just already so long. Come on, Meadow. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, good job. Good job. Look at that. Who did it? Who got him? Good job, Frosty. That's why we hired Frosty. Oh, the link? Well, the Kahoot. You go to kahoot.it. That'll be like a website. And then you put that code in. It should be the only field there for you when you put kahoot.in in. And that should be enough to get you in there. And we'll get started at 4:10. Give it a couple of minutes there. I always forget that you can just click the person and then ban them. You don't have to. You do not have to type it. Boom. It's Hamburger Ash. You know why it's Hamburger Ash with the fire? Because Hamburger Ash had a hot fucking take. Snowy Lobster 1. Well, it's only one. That's definitely a bot name, but Frank Welker? I know who a couple of characters that Frank Welker voices, but I'm not going to say because it might be a question later. I don't want to spoil it. Spicy take! What the fuck is... Oh, is that a pepper? Why is the pepper, like, bright white? I was like, is that a shoe? Is that a handheld vacuum? No, Michael's not that bad, to be honest. The Michael and the Ansem the Wise takes were pretty close for me. I just really liked what the Ansem the Wise take said about, like, you know, for a series it's all about, like, people making mistakes and forgiveness and shit like that. We're very hard on Ansem the Wise, who has dedicated his entire life after his fuck-up to fixing his fuck-up. The game link is right on screen. No input from me required. You go to kahoot.it on your browser. Punch that in. There you go. Boom. What's up, Owls? Manly Mr. Man did a personal best in bench press today. 27 times 3. That's math. You might not be able to tell that I've never worked out that much. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Ansem the Wise never faced the camera and said, "I apologize for the racism," but you know, he's put in some work, you know. I didn't get to talk to Kiwi. I hope he enjoyed Kenobi. Yeah, I know it's not actually 27 times 3, but I was never good at my times tables. I've been watching Stranger Things. I watched the first 3 episodes with my girlfriend last night, and we're really into it. Listen, I know people shit on Stranger Things, and just Netflix in general, but like I've always liked it. I've always loved the art direction and just like the music of Stranger Things, and it's really up to the horror this season, which is very reminiscent of the first season. I wish I kind of watched or like just kind of read up on the first 3 seasons prior to this one, because there's some stuff I've forgotten, but it's kind of coming back to me in pieces. So I highly recommend the Stranger Things if you've fallen off or you're looking to get back into it. No spoilers, please, obviously, because I still have 4 episodes to watch. That's right. It's newish, you know. It's like since April 1st, as I like to say. It's the best prank that's ever been pulled on me. She hasn't said April Fool's yet, thankfully, so very lucky. Season 3 was pretty good. I mean, I think probably the weakest of the 3 that I've seen in full, but although I don't really remember what 2 was like. Okay, every time someone asks me to start, I actually wait an extra minute. So now we're gonna wait till 4:11. Also, I hate that the word "come" is in my URL for for the hot take tournament. I feel like that's gonna get flagged in some places. You know, don't be saying "come," but it's in there, and I can't do anything about it. There's no thing to change it. I have not watched the trailer for Thor: Love and Thunder. I don't typically watch the trailers for really any movie unless I just happen to see it accidentally. Orchestra Fanboy 19. Thanks for the follow. Listen, I don't mind it. I just feel like you try to post it in some places, it's gonna make it more difficult. Because I've seen URLs with like straight up slurs in it, and that definitely makes it harder to share. But I feel like "come" being in the URL might be okay. So things are better when you don't get yourself hyped. KH3 has taught us that. Alright, so we'll wait till 4:11 now. Boom. A difficult question is going to get you yelled at? Uh-oh. Should I remember, before we start, also let me check this. Should I randomize anything or not? Also, hello, Orchestra Fanboy. First stream after being a YouTube watcher. I'm very glad you decided to give this a shot. A lot of people in the comments on the Hot Take tournament, or just any long video, were like, wow, 2 hours of pack content. I can't believe this. Like, little do they know. There's like 8 to 10 hours every week on Twitch, and I'm usually playing probably their favorite video games. So, it's good stuff over here, you know? Manually did, but the double points. Oh, okay. So I will not randomize the. That's more intense to keep the questions unrandomized. Somebody in timeout. Go Frost. What the fuck? All right, it's 4:11. Somebody just couldn't wait.
What the fuck?
Somebody just couldn't wait. All right, here we go. Let me punch mine in. I always say we'll start then, but then I have to pull up Kahoot. I have to put the code and my name in. Boom. Oh, I know exactly what my fucking name is gonna be. I'm so excited. Nobody steal it from me. Nobody read my mind. 106, 48, 39. Also, we're finishing Final Fantasy X, by the way, today. That's the plan, at least. I don't want to, but, like, I think that's what we should do. I don't want to because I'm not ready to let go. Oh, randomize it? I think I did that. Okay, we're good. Yeah. I'm gonna be Paul St. Pat. Paul St. Patter. That's my name for the voice actor Kahoot. I'm so excited. Alright, I could grind, but it's like, is anyone gonna watch that? You know? Just gonna do lightning again. Another 312 lightning strikes for fun. No, I don't know. It's just like, you know, we're, I have like Riku's Celestial Weapon. Like, I don't want to do fucking Titus's weapon. I don't want to get Waka's. You know, there's like the Omega Ruins, I guess. The optional Dark Aeons just take forever to grind, so I just don't know. We could always come back to it and do it. some other time, but I feel like, and because today I you know, I'm already feeling a bit strained just from the sore throat from the allergies, so it'll probably be a shorter stream, I anticipate. I don't think it's gonna take me 3+ hours to beat the final gauntlet, but we'll see. All right, Kingdom Hearts voice actor Kahoot by Mr. Shiverburn. Here we go. Apparently there's a question here that's gonna make us hate him. Number 1. Who has always had the same voice actor in every game, original and remake, that he has appeared in? I think I got it. Young Xehanort, Riku, Xemnas, or Sora. You got kind of some caveats with some of these. Right, because Xemnas has always been Paul St. Peter. I think it's a little ticky-tack, but Riku and Sora have young voice actors. Young Xehanort has been Benjamin Diskin as well as David Gallagher, right? But yeah, Riku and Sora have kid forms, younger voice actors. So it's a little tricky. There you go. But yeah, always Paul St. Peter or Paul St. Patter for Xemnas. Terratrius, Rachel, Hamburger, Ash, and Fligitus? 853. I'll call you Flag. All right, number 2. Which of these voice actors reprised the role in the game from their original movie? Oh fuck. Peter Jurassic, Bruce Boxleitner, David Warner, or Tony Stefano? Oh, this is this is the meme that Shiverburn. It's okay. People know that his name is Sam. He's fine with that. He just prefers to go by Kiwi. Sam! How long has it been since I abandoned that name? Yeah, the only reason I knew this is because it's the only one I recognize. That would be the Tron voice actor who did reprise his role from the original 1983 movie? 80-something for Tron. I don't know if any of these other 3 have been in Kingdom Hearts. If they are, it's news to me. Yeah. I've heard of these names, I think. Like, I feel like that's... Peter Jurassic sounds familiar. Tony Stefano sounds familiar, but... this is the only one I was like, yeah, that's for sure Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, Kiwi's Sam's nobody name, that's right. David Warner was Sark. Oh, okay. Paul St. Patter, Hamburger Rash, Orchestra Fanboy, P. Woods, and were they all Tron names? Like, was one of them the MCP, and that was just Corey Burton for the game? Alright. Number 3. Which of these voice actors was replaced early into the series? Jim Cummings, John Fiedler, Sean Astin, or Ben Diskin? I'm me, he says. I think I can tell you what everyone is here. Yeah, Sean Astin was original KH1 Hercules. That's not who voiced Hercules in the movie. It was Tay Donovan in the movie. Tay Donovan was Hercules in every game besides KH1. Jim Cummings is a bunch of characters. Pooh, Tigger, Pete. Ben Diskin is young Xehanort. And John Fiedler is... or Fiedler, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But Piglet. And he actually passed away, I think, right after KH2 or maybe right before it. He was also in 12 Angry Men. He was like the nerdy guy with the glasses. There you go. Let's see. Paul St. Patter, P. Woods, Buffoon, Orchestra Fanboy, and Mark Creations. And I was going to say what place I'm in, but I'm in first, baby. Number 4. Blandman number 1, the Prince. Oh, I believe actually is voiced by Ben Diskin, Richard Harper Gomez, James Arnold Taylor, or Josh Keaton. Who voices the Blandman? Bum 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 bum. Yeah, it's actually James Arnold Taylor who is the voice of Titus, which we'll be seeing in just a few minutes. Josh Keaton, I feel like... Is that young Hercules? Richard Harper Gomez, I want to say... That's Zach. And Ben Diskin, of course, is again young Xehanort. James Arnold Taylor also voiced Captain Jack in Cage 2. They changed it for 3 because he didn't do a very good job. Sorry. But I love him as Titus. And I guess he's just killing it as the Prince Blandman. We got Orchestra Fanboy, Buffoon, Mark Creations, and Terratrius. Terratrius also appeared in the Hot Take Tournament. Wake up, Snow White! I want to go to Zanarkand! What is the order of Kyrie's voices based on release date? Oh boy, well, it's gotta be that. Stoner, Winter, Panettiere, Panettiere, Stoner, Winter, Winter, Panettiere, Stoner, or Stoner, Panettiere, Winter. There's an easy way to answer this one, I think. Based on release date, yeah. Yeah, so, you know, based on release date, that means, so KH1's first. If you know that Hayden Panettiere voiced her in KH1, then that'll be the only possible answer. Allison Stoner in, well, I know Ariel Winter is her as a kid in BBS. What does Stoner voice her in before BBS, but after 1? Because it's still Hayden in 2. What am I missing? Oh, Days and Recon for Stoner. There you go. There you go. Was she? Oh, I guess she's in Riku's story as Recon. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I forgot that she has a couple lines there. Recon and Days, though. There you go. All right. We got P Woods moving up to 4th there. Recon did come out before Days. Days was... Oh, no, actually it didn't. Days was 2009, and then BBS and Recon were 2010, at least in America. So... Number 6. Chernobog? Chernobog has a voice? Corey Burton, Ari Rubin, Jeff Bennett, or Phil Snyder? Does he... I guess he just has growls? Is it listed, like, on the wiki? Yeah, I went with Corey Burton because I figured, why wouldn't it be? You know? After I got over the shock that he was voiced at all. I'm just going to look this up. Chernobog. See, he's not listed on the wiki. But is it, like, in the credits of the games? Is it 1 and Dream Drop, or 1 or the other? Or... Huh. I can't even think of him making noises. Recon did come out in, well, it was packaged with 2FM in Japan in 2007, and then it released in the States on its own in 2008. Yeah. That's crazy about Chernobog. Because usually the wiki would have voice actor, even if it's just like someone that just does like grunts and like animal noises. But it doesn't have it for him, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know. Like, does he make noises when he like breathes fire or whatever? That's nuts. You're right. You're right.
That's nuts.
This should help.
And Frosty gifted a sub to Evan, Ezra, Edward, the Tripoli for 369. Look at that. Thank you so much, Frosty. All right, moving along. Sorry, I was just looking at some. Me, Orchestra Fanboy, Buffoon, P. Woods, Terratrius. Number 7. Who narrates the beginning of Olympus in KH3? Fuck. Richard Epcar, Paul St. Peter, David Kay, or Corey Burton? Well, I'm between 2 of these. I can rule 2 of them out. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I don't think Corey Burton did that. It doesn't... I mean, he has a very versatile voice, but I have no idea who David Kay is. But I know that Richard Epcar is, you know, Ansem SOD, and Paul St. Peter is Zemnis. So I just went with David Kay there. Pretty cool. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Is it referencing... Well, no, because don't the Muses reference the... Or Muses narrate the movie? Like, is there a narrator in Hercules? It's been a minute since I've watched it, so I could be totally wrong. Maybe there is a narrator for certain portions of Hercules, and they're just referencing that. It did seem kind of bizarre. Maybe just because they... Okay, the narrator opens the... Oh, you're right, because the narrator's there and the Muses, like, sing their song, yeah. But then he's gone, right? It's weird, though, that they go, like, several games, and then they're, like, gonna really lean into the movie like that for the opening. I think it just seems off because it starts that way. Like, that's the first Disney World. So it makes you feel like it's all gonna be like that. Like every Disney World in the game. Alright, you got P. Woods moving up, and Ralph Snack VO in 5th. Number 8. Who was the last Disney actor to speak during the KH4 trailer? Oh, Jesus. Yushimaka, Koichi Yamadera, Kiyosaku, sorry, Frosty, Shimada, or Miyu Arino? I was hoping that would say the characters. Be angry? Yeah. Not super acquainted with the Japanese voice actors. Oh, but I got it because you know what I did? I said the third option, baby. That's what you do when you don't know. You pick C. So I guess that's Japanese Hades, right? That would be who is, right? Because it's... Unless you count like Donald and Goofy yelling, but... Donald and Goofy are talking, and then Hades is like, what are you two doing here? And then they yell. But I didn't try. I just got lucky. So... I mean, I tried to get lucky, and I did, so how about that? We got Buffoon and Ralph Snack VO moving on up there. Alright. Number 9. How old was David Gallagher when he voiced Riku in KH1? 16, 17, 15, or 18? He's a sexy, sexy guy. I'm assuming that was... Oh, I got it. I just figured because I know that Haley was, like, pretty close to Sora's age. Like, I want to say Haley was, like, 13 or 14, and Sora is 14 in KH1. So, if Riku's 15, I figured David Gallagher's probably either 15 or 16 for that. So, that makes sense. But, yeah. A gamer girl who loves a sexy, sexy guy. Alright, we got P. Woods moving up to 3rd. Moving on to number 10. How many voice actors has Sora had total? 4, 1, 7, or 2? 2. That'd probably be a sound drop. Axel going 2. I don't know how often I would play it. I guess anytime the number 2 comes up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so 2 because we're counting young Sora. If we didn't have, if we didn't have that first question about, you know, who's only had one voice actor, this might have had a different spread. But yeah, Haley Joel, and then I want to say, is it Sean something, or am I thinking of there's like a Pinocchio young voice actor, or no, Luke, isn't it Luke Manriquez? Isn't that his name for young Sora in BBS? I don't know, Riku. You say some pretty fucked up shit sometimes. Okay, cool. Let's see. We all got that. Moving on to number 11. Abu? Oh, I actually know this. Lance Bass, Frank Welker, Sean Fleming, or D. Baker. Bum, bum, bum. I know 3 of these. Not sure on one of them. But I definitely got this. Because it's just like a random thing that I know. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I guess only because Vin Dinak, that KH4 trailer has only been released in Japanese. Yeah, Frank Welker is Abu. Frank Welker does a lot of, like, animalistic noise things. Like, I believe Frank Welker also does Experiment 221. What's up, Ray the Offbeat? Lance Bass is Sephiroth in KH1 from NSYNC. Sean Fleming, I want to say, is Titus in KH1. And I'm not sure who D. Baker is, but... Oh no, Manly Mr. Man got kicked out. You can try to get back in. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. We got Ralph Snack VO moving up to 4th. Number 12. In which 2 games is Christopher Lee the voice of Ansem the Wise / Diz? Days and 2, Calm and Days, 2 and DDD, or Days and DDD? Bow, bow. You can kind of logic this out a bit if you know anything about Christopher Lee.
This man speaks nonsense.
Oh my god. That's not... Frosty, we gotta fix nonsense. I love you, Rachel, but it can't be... I can't have everybody doing that. There's probably a timer on it, but... Yeah, so Christopher Lee was the original Diz voice actor, and he passed away, so if you logic it out that he probably voiced Ansem the Wise 2005, 2006, so that'd be... That's in Cage 2, and then Days would be 2009. Very briefly, it's like 2 scenes in Days. So, and then by the time Recom came out... That's weird, I guess, because Recom does come out earlier than Days, but maybe he'd record the Days lines earlier. Is the Frosty command not fixed?
All yours, Frosty.
I feel like it's okay if the mods can do Frosty. Alright. So yeah, Days and 2 for that. And we got Ralph Snag VO moving up to 3rd. Number 13. Kyrie's grandma. Oh, I know this too. Catherine Beaumont, Donna Murphy, Mae Whitman, or Never Been Voiced. I think I know the other two names. Bow. 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 Yes, Catherine Beaumont, who also voiced Alice and Wendy in KH1. I believe Mae Whitman is the current Yuffie voice actress, and I think Donna Murphy might be Mother Gothel. But yeah, Kyrie's grandma is in fact voiced in BBS, not in 1. She is only floaty text in KH1 during the Hollow Bastion flashback. There you go. Oh yeah, Mae Whitman is also Katara, yeah, that's right. You can kind of hear it sometimes in her Yuffie performance. Cool, cool, cool. I should get, like, extra credit for giving more context to the answers, too, you know? Not that I need it right now. Ooh, number 14. Of these actors, who voiced the most characters? Ooh. Jim Cummings, Corey Burton, Haley Joel Osment, or Leonard Nimoy. Was she also Tinkerbell? What's up, Eternal Labyrinth? This labyrinth is eternal. Look at all those stars. Yeah, Corey Burton is famously prolific with his voices. Jim Cummings actually doesn't even really come close to Corey Burton. Corey Burton might have like 20 plus voices, and Jim Cummings might have like somewhere between 10 and 15, maybe even less than 10. Leonard Nimoy only ever voiced Master Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts. Haley only voices Sora and Vanitas. Jim Cummings, like I said, you know, Pete, Pooh, Tigger, Cheshire Cat. I'm trying to think of any others. But Corey Burton's like Yensid, Sark, MCP, Captain Hook, Ansem the Wise after Christopher Lee, Flotsam and Jetsam, the Doorknob, I think. Is he the White Rabbit too? He's Dale, a Chernobog, apparently. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it for what like Barnabas said. I think it's just Pete, Pooh, Tigger, Cheshire Cat. So it's actually not as... Jim Cummings is definitely very prolific outside of Kingdom Hearts, but it doesn't really touch Corey Burton within Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I'm sorry, yes. How could I forget Data Sora? Yeah. How could I forget Data Sora and Puppet Sora? Wait, which one's Puppet Sora? Oh, Shion's Puppet Sora. Never mind, I'm wrong. And Dream Sora, of course, the separate characters. Yeah. There you go. All right. What you sent me, Mr. Shiverburn? Oh, the Disney.fandom.wiki. See, I don't know if he's voiced by Corey Burton in Kingdom Hearts, because I can't think. I mean, listen, it's, the question's passed. I got it right. Most people did, so it's fine. But I would refer to the KH wiki for anything in terms of voice actors. We got P. Woods and Buffoon in 3rd and 4th. Moving on to 15. Undead Pirates C. Fuck you, dude. Bo Billingsley, Vince Vaughn, John DiMaggio, or Adam Leadbeater. I feel like I might have gotten this, just because I know that one of these voices, I think, is in Kingdom Hearts at least. Undead Pirates C is what my students call me. Okay, yeah, I said John DiMaggio because, like, at least that voice is, like, in the Square Enix realm, because that's Waka, right? Not in KH1, but in Final Fantasy X. Vince Vaughn, I don't think has ever touched Kingdom Hearts, so I don't recognize the other two names. But why couldn't it have been Undead Pirate B? Yeah, this one is there's Bosun, there's Jacoby, and there's Bosun, Jacoby. I don't remember the third one. They're all based on pirates from the movie, but oh yeah, also Bender, Jake the Dog, yeah. Twig, yes, thank you. Twig, who could forget Twig? Alright, Dust Monster in 5th now. Moving on to number 16. Which character has had 3 voice actors? Ooh. Naminé, Hades, Kyrie, or Leon? I think I got this. In fact, we've already kind of covered it, I believe. Nope, not. Yeah. Naminé started off as Brittany Snow, and now she's Megan Martin. Hades has always been James Woods. Leon started as David Boreanaz and is now Doug Airholtz, I want to say. Kyrie, you've got Hayden, Allison Stoner, and Ariel Winter, as we previously established. So, yeah, if this was a different order, you might have had more difficulty there. All right, everybody but Orchestra got that. Number 17, double points, baby. Diz/Ansem the Wise's computer. Oh, fuck. Suzanne Blakesley, Pat Carroll, Tress McNeil, or Kat Susie. So, like, the restoration at 10%. Really no idea. I hope I got lucky. Ah, balls. Okay, that was... I knew it wasn't Pat Carroll. Pat Carroll is Ursula. I was between Tress McNeil and Kat Susie. Suzanne Blakesley is the Maleficent voice actress. Also voices Lady Tremaine and Evil Queen. Tress McNeil, I always get mixed up with what she does and what Minnie's voice actress does. Who's Minnie? She passed away. She was Wayne Allwine's wife. Rusty Taylor. Tress McNeil's Daisy. There you go. Kat Susie is Sora's mom. Sally. And Shock in KH1. Alright, well, I biffed that double points question. But we got a bit of a shake-up there. Ralph Snack VO in second, Orchestra Fanboy in third, Owned Lamer in fourth, and P was in fifth. Moving on to, I think, are these all double questions or double points at the end? Oh, she's also Kanga, yeah. There you go. Undead Pirate Sea. Number 18. Which of these characters was not voiced until KH2? Pain and Panic, Merlin, Selfie, or Mushu? Look at that. Look at that Ariel. Because Ariel loses her voice. Very good. I'm pretty sure I got this. Yeah, it is Merlin. Pain and Panic do not appear in 1. In 2, they do appear, but they're all text bubble. Selfie does have a voice in both 1 and 2. Molly Keck, I believe, is the voice for Selfie. Mushu is voiced in both. He appears as a summon. Mark Mosley, I believe, is the Eddie Murphy sound-alike. And then Merlin does not have a voice in KH1. He's just text bubbles. And then I believe that is Jeff Bennett for Merlin, also the voice of Beryl, actually. I have like a useless database in my head of voice actor stuff, I think. Just when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, to be honest. Oh yeah, the mayor. Yep, there you go. All right, Buffoon in 5th place. Moving on to number 19. Double points. Chris Sanders. Oh, I know that. Owl, Bonsai, Smee, or Stitch? For a sec, I had it mixed up with Chris Sarandon, who is Jack Skellington. Also, hello, Chedisra. Welcome. Bum, 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 bum. The old switcheroo. Yes, Chris Sanders is the voice of Stitch. Not sure if I can tell you the other ones. Smee might also be Corey Burton, although I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you who voices. I think Owl's voice actor has like a Russian name. I think it's Andre something for Owl. And then Bonsai. Does Bonsai... Wasn't he Cheech Marin in... Is he still Cheech in Kingdom Hearts? Because I know... well, oh, actually, it wasn't Jim Cummings is actually also Ed, if you want to count Ed's raving noises. Smee is Jeff Bennett? Okay. What's going on, SRK? I'm doing pretty well. You can join, but there's only a couple of questions left, unfortunately. Okay, Cheech is still... because I know Whoopi is not still Shenzi in KH, but... Alright, moving along here. We got Otto coming in for 5th now. By the way, guys, I'll cover this at the end, but I added a sheet for the Kahoot channel in Discord that shows you everyone's all-time scores, so you can see how well you've done. If you ever appeared on the leaderboard, I've tallied up all your points, so you can see where you are relative to everybody else in regular Pat Kahoot history. Number 20, double points. Heather Hogan. I think I got this. KH3 Olette, Aurora, Grand Councilwoman, or Shiki. I think I can tell you 2 of these, maybe. Bum, 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 bum. I'm guessing that's Heather Hogan. Yeah, that's Shiki. I remember hearing that on a stream, actually. Somebody told me that that was her voice actress. A Grand Councilwoman, I believe, is Zoe Caldwell. And then Aurora, is that also the Cinder... no. Jennifer Hale? Is that right or no? And then I'm not sure. Cage 3 Olette, I want to say it's like Jessica Boecker or something like that. But yeah. Yeah, Shiki is from Twiwi. She's the girl with the Mr. Mew doll. There you go. Ashley Boecker. There you go. My bad. Oh, wait. She had... So, maybe the... Who's the Cage 2 Olette? I want to say she was a Jessica at some point. They replaced most of them, I think. They replaced... I think Pence might always be Sean Marquette, but I think they replaced Olette and Hayner. But yeah. Alright, moving along to number 21. Double points. Which of these voice actors was also used as additional voices in FF7 Remake? Oh. David Gallagher, Ray Chase, Steve Burton, or Matt McKenzie? I'm gonna go with Ray Chase. I'm sorry? Ray Chase. If you know, you know. I have no idea on this, though. I made an educated guess. Nice. Yeah, Ray Chase just seemed right. I know these other three more for, like, specific roles, whereas Ray Chase is like, yeah, he's Master of Masters, yeah, he's Noctis, but I feel like he might have a more filled out resume. David Gallagher, obviously, Riku. Steve Burton is Cloud. Matt McKenzie is Auron. So there you go there. And we got Otto and Just James moving up. Number 22 is a double points. Nope, Platinum Presto. Well, I would say, yeah. Leonard Nimoy, Billy Zane, regular Patrick Warburton, or Christopher Lee. Who voices this little lad right here? 0 points. Okay, I thought so. Oh, it's me, Platinum Presto. Good job, everyone but 3 of you. Yeah, he's a fake made-up character that I voice, I guess, occasionally. I usually don't, but if there's going to be one person, it'd be me. All right, no points assigned. And our last question, who took on the role of Anson the Wise after Christopher Lee's tragic death? This is a memory test, because I have spoiled this. Liam Neeson, Corey Burton, Richard Epcar, or Bill Hader? This place has everything. Data, computers, a little girl with a sketchbook. Yeah. Aren't all characters fake and made up? I guess so, yeah. I love the 3 of you who said Bill Hader. But yeah, Corey Burton took over. Richard Epcar is Ansem, Seeker of Darkness after Billy Zane. And Liam Neeson has not touched Kingdom Hearts. Alright, folks, look at that. Looks like a pretty good showing for your boy. Let's see. Number 3, third place, 19 out of 23 for Orchestra Fanboy. Congratulations. Number 2, second place for Ralph Snack VO, and 22. I only missed that one. It's your boy. This was my time, Paul St. Patter. Fourth place for Otto, and fifth place for Just James. Yeah, so I didn't expect to do this well, but I typically do know the voice actor stuff when we talk about it in these Kahoots. So I think this is probably, I'm gonna say like 45%. 22. I guess me doing well sort of skewed my perception of how difficult the questions were. To be expected. Yeah, toughest question. I also missed this one. Was the Suzanne Blakesley voicing the Anthem's computer. And then down here we've got this Christopher Lee question. All right. Yes, so speaking of Buffoon, I recently compiled the Kahoot leaderboard, the overall Kahoot leaderboard. So, if you go to the Discord channel, the Discord server rather, and you go to the Kahoot channel, there is a Kahoot Google Sheet that you can look at, which shows all of our upcoming Kahoots, which, by the way, our next one will be KH World Details by Berto Jester, Tuesday at 6. Disney Trivia Part 2 by Cartoon Buffoon, Thursday at 6. And then a week from today, I actually missed this one in my DM, so I bumped it up. It is Just James's KH Manga Trivia, Saturday at 4, a week from today. So, and then it'll be Allie's KH1 themed Disney Trivia the Tuesday after that. But I added an overall top scorers sheet to the Kahoot. So behind me, because it's not really fair to count me since I am here for every Kahoot, is Otto, actually, who is in first, and then Just James in second, and Cartoon Buffoon in third, followed by Miss Porter, a two-way tie for fifth between Burning Mandala and Keynote, then KT Bean and Syllablossom Gaia in sixth, Bobcat L10 in seventh, Girl Who Likes K3 the Best, Goofy Death Stare, and Komori in 8th, David Daybreak in ninth, and Barnabas and Rachel Penn tied for 10th. There's your top 10 there. So you can go check that out if you're interested, and I'll try to update that as we go along here. That's right, Rachel. That's right. Top 10, baby. But yes, thank you. Everyone say thanks to Mr. Shiverburn. That's right. You can go study the manga video, which is like an ancient regular Pat video now. You can go study the manga video for the leg up in the manga Kahoot. But yes, everyone say thanks to Mr. Shiverburn. And we're going to move on over to FF10. So let me end the recording. Bye, VOD people.